It is the trade deadline here in Denver Broncos franchise, and we have a lot of moves to make. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and let's get on to it. We just beat the Kansas City Chiefs 34-28 in overtime. It was a very fun game. Unfortunately, we did win, which isn't the best thing for us, but like it was a fun win, and it was worth it. I mean, to beat the Chiefs for the first time in 16 games. It was fun. We got some upgrades here, so let's go ahead and upgrade Cameron Fleming. We upgraded Dulcich, and we'll get into some of the guys that we're thinking about trading here. JL Skinner has an upgrade here, so let's give him hybrid actually, and he's going to be technically a 68 overall plus 3 tackle, which is good. We'll take that, and he may be playing quite a bit from here on out. We're just going to have the CPU go ahead and upgrade the rest. And let's get on to this roster. Now, obviously, the big one is Pat Surtain. We will not be trading Pat Surtain at the deadline. I'm still not sure if we're going to trade him. It's really difficult for me to decide that just because he's such a great player. Cornerback is just not a position that you need during a rebuild. And he can give us the most value out of any player on this team. Justin Simmons can give us a decent amount of value as well. So, it's just, I don't know. I haven't fully decided. I saw a comment saying trade Pat Surtain come draft time to get the #1 overall pick, which is something we can definitely do. So we're going to hold on to him. Kind of similar to what Carolina did with DJ Moore, right? There was all that talk of trading DJ Moore during the deadline last year. They decided to hold on to him and use him actually to get the #1 overall pick with the Bears, which is looking like a pretty good deal for Carolina. So, well, we could do something definitely with that. Garrett Bowles will be on the move. I'm not going to trade anyone that we had just signed. Got to be careful with money, right? And dead cap and all that, because we will have to cut Russ. Unless we hold on to Russ and just make him sit there. I don't know. Maybe we trade him for like a 6th round pick just to get rid of him. I don't know. I haven't really decided, but we will go ahead and cut him in the offseason. That should, prevent us from having too much dead cap. We can't cut him now because that's an insane amount. I think if we cut him after this season, it's like $84, $85 million of dead cap over the next 2 years, which sucks, obviously. But, I mean, we'll have a rookie quarterback, so shouldn't be a huge deal. But anyways, let's look at some trade offers here and see what we can get for. Let's start off with Justin Simmons. I think Simmons is the big one here. So let's see what we can get for Justin Simmons. And then obviously we can edit some of these. The Bears are offering us a 2nd round pick. I'm not going to go after. Well, I mean, I guess I could go after one of their 1st round picks. But that doesn't really seem realistic for Justin Simmons to go to another bad team. The Bengals is interesting because they do need safety. They lost Jesse Bates, and maybe they're willing to give us a 1st if they're willing to give us DJ Reader. That's an interesting one. The Browns are also interesting, right? The Browns need safety. The Colts could use a safety actually as well. The Dolphins, I don't know if the Dolphins will have. Here's the thing, though. A lot of these teams are offering a decent amount of money, except for the Bears. So there may be a cap issue as well. The Jets are... Because I would just want picks. I don't want a player in return. So, I don't think the Colts have cap space, right? I don't think. I mean, the Bengals make a lot of sense. They really do. They make a ton of sense, and I think they'd be willing to give us a 1st. It's just I don't know if cap space wise, if they have. Oh wait, I don't want to accept. Oh my gosh, I almost accepted that. Okay, so let's take DJ Reader. Oh no, they do have cap. Okay, no, let's work with the Bengals here. I think that makes the most sense here. They're in a win now mode. They need safety. So I want their 1st. Honestly, can I just have their first and second? That's a lot. I don't think they're going to accept this. Oh, wow, they did. All right. Hey, you know what? That works for me. Now, it's going to be a late first, right? And a late second. But we can use that to move up. So Justin Simmons is now on to Cincinnati, where he can go finally experience what it feels like to win and play in the playoffs. And Cincinnati gets a player that they need. Right now, they're 4-2. And obviously losing Jesse Bates in the offseason to Atlanta, the Bengals get a pretty good safety. And I know we traded him to the AFC, but again, it doesn't matter. We're not trying to win. Justin Simmons is 29. We don't care. We really don't care. I mean, the only teams I wouldn't trade any of these guys to is our division, right? But he goes in and basically replaces LaMarcus Joyner, which is, I think this is a great pickup for Cincinnati. I think this makes a lot of sense. I like Daxton Hill, like Jordan Battle, but they're in rookie year, second year, so they do need a safety, and I think this makes a ton of sense for them. So let's move on to the next trade. Bulls is on the move. We are trading him to the New York Jets, who do need help on their offensive line. And we will be receiving a 2024 4th-round pick and a 2024 6th-round pick. So Garrett Bowles is now on the move. And I might have been able to get a 3rd-round pick for him, but that's all right. We'll go ahead and just decide on that. And yeah, Garrett Bowles is on to New York. Courtland Sutton is on the move as well. He is headed to the Dallas Cowboys. They need some more receiver help, especially a big receiver like Courtland Sutton. And they are giving up a 3rd-round pick for the wide receiver. It's more of a short-term deal here for Dallas. But giving up a 3rd for a guy that can help them win immediately is a big help. So that's a big one. Courtland Sutton now on the move. And we're getting pretty thin here. We're going to have to go into free agency and grab some guys. I don't know. Do we trade? I don't want to have to pay Judy. So, yeah, we're going to have to trade. I mean, I guess we could accept his 5th-year option. But I think it's time to move on from Jerry Jeudy as well. Jerry Jeudy is on the move. He is headed to the Green Bay Packers, who need receiver help. They've got Christian Watson. They got Romeo Doubs. But Jerry Jeudy is now headed to Green Bay for a 2nd-round pick and a future 4th-round pick. They had 2 seconds, so they had a second to give up. They're trying to make the playoffs here, and a receiver will really help out with Jordan Love and help their offense. So we're down to 3 healthy wide receivers. We're going to have to go in free agency and sign some guys. And we only have 49 players right now. So let's go in to the free agent market, sign a few guys. I'm not going to trade anybody that we sign. But let's just go in and sign, I don't know, maybe like look at some young guys here at the positions to see if anyone wants to come on from a practice squad. All right, so we've signed a few guys here. We went ahead and signed Daz Newsome, who's a former Bear. And actually, I really like Daz in the Chicago Bears franchise series I did a couple of years ago. So we went ahead and signed him, and we went ahead and signed the rookie Jalen Brooks out of South Carolina. He was on a practice squad, so we snagged him. And then at left tackle, we went and got Max Mitchell. And at safety, I went and grabbed another safety, Brandon Joseph, who's a rookie for the Detroit Lions. I really like him, and he was sitting there. So, let's grab him and maybe even start him. And he could be a really nice player for us. 85 speed, though, which is not great. But I figured maybe we take a look at him and see if he ends up becoming a decent player here. So I'm not going to trade Randy Gregory. Just the penalty money. I mean, I guess the penalty isn't that bad. Do we trade? You know what? Let's just trade Randy Gregory. We might as well, since we're trading everyone else, and see what we can get for him. Like I said, I'm really just looking for picks here. And maybe we can get like a 5th if we send him to Carolina. That's an interesting spot for him. And they were in Minnesota's actually interesting. Let's do Minnesota And let's try to get... Let's try to get a 4th with that 5th. They have 2 5ths. They don't have a lot of picks, but let's give up... Let's see if we can get a 4th and 5th here. No. Oh, you know what? Salary. 240K. Okay. Let's see. Let's just grab... who do you guys have? DJ Wonham. 2.93 million. 1 year left on his deal. He's 25. Yeah, I mean, we could just cut him. Or, you know, let him go at the end of the year. He's a 73 overall, though. That's going to cost... I just... what's their, like, cheapest player? We're going to take Blake Brandel. He's cheap. And this will be accepted. We get a 2024 4th and 5th round pick for Randy Gregory and Brandel, which we'll probably release or whatever we decide to do. And then we're going to move Jonathan Cooper over to the left side, or I mean right side. And yeah, we'll be good there. Frank Clark, we'll just, whatever. We'll let him go after the year. And is that it? Is that everyone I wanted to trade here? We won't trade Zach Allen yet. And I think that might be it. As you guys can see, our second best player now just being Ben Powers. I mean, we could actually trade some inside linebackers here. Like Singleton, Josie Jewell, who's 28. And I'm pretty sure they're on like their last year of their deals. I do like Singleton though. So, you know what? Let's move on from Josie Jewell and just see what I can get for him. And this will open up some playing time as well for some of the young guys. The Colts actually really want him. I don't know if that makes sense for them. The Patriots want him. Not going to trade him to the Raiders. The Titans could use him. We might be able to get like a 4th round pick from the Titans and just stack up on 4ths and use them to trade up. So let's see if we can do that. And that is accepted. Okay. So Josie Jewell is on to Tennessee. And other than that, I'm going to keep everyone else. We can't trade Tim Patrick yet. And yeah, I think we're good. Everyone else, we're just going to end up letting go at some point or trading in the offseason or whatever. We also brought in little Jordan Humphrey off the practice squad. He wasn't on the normal roster. So we brought him in as well. Tim Patrick and Jalen Virgil are out due to injury. So that puts us at 5 receivers that are healthy. So yeah, we should be all good there. A lot of changes. We're not going to bench Russ because it just doesn't make sense to. And we'll just go ahead and cut Quinn Bailey here. Doesn't really matter. And we will move on to the bye week. Coach, being in last place heading into the bye week means that this time off could be crucial in figuring out how to right the ship. Any special plans for the week off? Let's just do a team bonding retreat, I guess. I can't speak for the coaches, but I know the players had something planned to build some mid-season chemistry and have us ready coming out of the break. We've traded a lot of guys. We moved on from a lot of guys. And I think this is good for the team to just team bonding and, you know, help the guys get to know each other because there are a lot of new faces on this team. And let's go ahead and get into some drills. We'll stick to these 3 and continue to develop Nick Bonito. Jonathan Cooper will be getting more playing time. Obviously, Baron Browning getting more time as well. And at safety, Caden Stearns will replace Justin Simmons. JL Skinner is getting an opportunity at strong safety. Inside linebacker, obviously, Drew Sanders has taken over that job. So a lot of changes. Obviously, at wide receiver, Marvin Mims is now our best wide receiver. We brought up little Jordan Humphrey. Brandon Johnson, obviously, will be part of the receiving rotation as well. And yeah, it's a lot of changes. It's a lot of changes. Jaleel McLaughlin will be playing a lot more as well. So, you know, just changing things up, making the team just a bunch of young guys and get them experience because we're going to need them. Oh, man. JL Skinner will be out. High ankle sprain this week, which really sucks because he obviously getting him playing time was going to be important to see if he could be a guy that we relied on in the future, and he's out. So Baron Browning has an upgrade, though. And for Baron Browning, we need to get his finesse moves up. With his speed and acceleration, his finesse moves need to be good. Like, he's too athletic of a player to not get his finesse moves up. So we'll continue to work on that. Nick Bonito, we're also going to get his finesse moves up. He's a 73 overall, plus 3 finesse moves. Wow. All right, sweet. He's now in the 80s for finesse moves, which is huge. And we will advance to week number 10 against the Buffalo Bills. We actually have a decent amount of upgrades here, so we're going to upgrade Drew Sanders. And one thing, too, with Drew Sanders is he can rush faster. 73 power moves, 71 finesse moves. So sending him on blitzes and stuff like that will be really nice. We're going to go ahead and do run stopper for him. And so he will be up to a 76 overall, plus 2 play rec, plus 1 tackle, plus 1 zone. But we can use him in very different situations, which is really nice to be able to blitz him and plus 3 man coverage for Riley Moss. So he's up to a 66. But Drew Sanders is a really, really good young player. I'm going to go ahead and just have the CPU upgrade the rest. And let's get on to it. Week 10 against the Buffalo Bills. In Buffalo against Josh Allen and the Bills. And so far this season, Josh Allen, 1,700, nearly 1,800 yards, 12 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Not having a great year. Pretty down year, that's for sure. And we'll see what our defense can do. I mean, the defense, it didn't change a whole lot, right? I mean, we still have Bonito and Browning underneath, as that's going to be wide open, and Josh Allen missed the throw. Dawson Knox, I believe that was Knox, was wide open, and he just missed them. But a lot of young guys will be getting opportunities. Obviously, we still have Pat Surtain, so, like, I don't know. I mean, are we going to miss Justin Simmons? Yeah, I guess. But at the same time, he's a safety. Like, you know, I mean, it's not to say safeties aren't important. It's just that's not what we're looking to upgrade right now. You know, that's not the position that we need to be great. We need the other positions to be great, as Pat Surtain picks off Josh Allen, covering Davis, and Pat Surtain comes up with the ball there. That might be his first interception on the year. Probably not. He probably has a couple. But that's why we didn't trade him. He's a great player, right? And if we can maybe even up his overall and trade him later on, we can. But do we need to trade him? I don't know. I don't know. Russell Wilson on the year, 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Again, Pat Surtain can get us a first-round pick and possibly a really good first-round pick, depending, right? So, and in the offseason, we're not necessarily looking to trade him to a contender. We're just looking to trade him to whoever wants him. So, I don't know. We'll see on Pat Surtain. Haven't really decided yet, but more than likely, he will end up being traded, as that's going to be picked. No separation there. And, yeah, we're going to miss Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy always seemed to get open. But like I said, we're moving on. I don't want to pay Jerry Jeudy right now. And that's going to be incomplete. Josh Allen way off on that throw. So, early turnovers. Bad throws from both quarterbacks. It's a great start. First and goal from the 1, and Buffalo will hand it off to Damian Harris, and he walks into the end zone, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Going play action here, 2nd and 7, and I wanted to go to Mims, but he's not open, but Brandon Johnson is! And he's down to the 29-yard line. Nice throw from Russell Wilson. Brandon Johnson with a nice route. And we will have first down at the 29-yard line. There we go. There's some good offense. Javonte with the carry. He has the outside. Javonte. Probably should have went right through Poyer instead of trying to juke him. But 3 carries, 27 yards for Javonte Williams. A really good start here. We'll audible here. Hand this one off to McLaughlin. And McLaughlin up the middle. And McLaughlin. A gain of 9. 2 carries, 12 yards for the rookie running back. And the offense looking pretty good here. I like the slant to Mims. Go quick throw to Mims. And that is caught. Touchdown. Marvin Mims. And we will tie up the game at 7. Drew Sanders getting after Josh Allen. Woof. That was nearly a sack for the rookie. Instead, Josh Allen gets away, completes the pass, but it's a gain of just 1. Getting down to about 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Bills across midfield at the 44. And Allen back to throw. That's going to be a caught. Nice hit from Patrick Surtain, and it will be 3rd and 5. Let's see if our defense can get a stop here. Not a ton of pressure from the front 4. It's really just off blitzing where we're getting pressure. And Allen, another quick throw. That's to Gabriel Davis. And that's a first down. And that will be another touchdown. We blitzed Pat Surtain one-on-one with Stephon Diggs, and Diggs was wide open. 2nd and 4. We're across midfield here. We can go bootleg and get this one to Mims, who was open, but inaccurate throw from Russell Wilson. So it will be 3rd and 4 now. By the way, little Jordan Humphrey's out in this game. So Daz Newsome, you'll see a little bit in here. And we're going to go over the middle. That's going to be inaccurate. Again, under pressure was Russell Wilson. And it will be 4th and 4. They want us to go for it. So maybe look for Marvin Mims here. I'm going to have Javonte stay back and block. And yeah, quick throw to Marvin Mims. And he has the first down. Down to the 28-yard line. Nice catch and run from the rookie. Let's go play action again. I mean, I don't like the run either. So, yeah, let's go play action. And we'll hit Brandon Johnson. No, that's Brooks. Excuse me. And Brooks will have a first down. He was recently signed. Free agent. Obviously trading Sutton and Judy. And, oh, geez, just nowhere to go. And Russell Wilson is sacked. It will be 2nd and 14. Russ is sacked again, and now on 3rd down and 20. And it's a screen set to Javonte Williams. And when I went to press RB, it disappeared. It just completely disappeared because he engaged on a block instead of getting out. That might have been a big play. Instead, it's a strip sack fumble recovered by Buffalo. That's so dumb. That's just such a bad play. It's ridiculous. I mean, look, I'm not super mad, right? Because, but like, that's a dumb play. That shouldn't happen. The button should not disappear. Like, if you want to make me throw it and it be inaccurate, that's fine. But the button should not just be randomly disappearing. 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. The Bills up 14-7. And Allen throws over the middle, and it is caught. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And Buffalo will take a 21-7 lead. 1:27 to go. And we'll get this underneath to, I believe that's Brandon Johnson with the catch. And now 3rd and 4. And we're going to try to go after Brooks. But that's another poor accurate throw from Russell Wilson. And it will be 4th down. So we'll have to punt. And Buffalo will have a chance to extend their lead here before the half. Buffalo across midfield to the 43-yard line with 25 seconds to go. They still have 1 timeout. So they can still go over the middle of the field. And that's going to be dropped by Stephon Diggs. Allen 15 of 21 in this game. Buffalo trying to take a 3-score lead before the half. And that will probably end the game at that point. This time to Diggs, and that is dropped again. So 3rd and 10 with 19 seconds to go. I think they're just outside of field goal range here. A run, honestly, wouldn't be a bad idea. Nope, they won't, and Allen will just throw it away. All right. Kind of an odd play. And they're going to attempt a field goal. The field goal is up, and it is no good. Just right. And with 12 seconds to go, we might actually be able to go down and kick a field goal ourselves. We're at the 50. We do have 2 timeouts. So we can't go across the middle here. We're going to go to Mims. And Mims immediately into field goal range. 8 seconds to go now. We can take one shot here. We have enough time. Maybe we just throw it up to Brandon Johnson here. Don't like it. No, and Mims is covered. That's going to be picked. Well, that was worth the shot, I guess. We're going to lose anyways. 3rd and 15 to start the second half. Not a great start. The run game not working out well. And we had Mims. Russell Wilson gets stripped again. And that's going to be a touchdown for Buffalo's defense, and it will be 28-7. Unbelievable. Screenplay to McLaughlin. It was a safety blitz. And McLaughlin down the sideline to the 14-yard line. Jaleel McLaughlin. It was a perfect play call against that defense. And now we'll have first down at the 14-yard line. And McLaughlin now will take the handoff. And McLaughlin into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. What a drive for the rookie running back. And that's a nice duo. It's a really nice duo. Javonte, McLaughlin in the backfield. We just need some more receivers. Need a quarterback, obviously, and need the whole offensive line. But we're getting there. We're getting there, kind of. Oh, no. Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs. And Diggs is out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Yeesh. Diggs was wide open. And now Buffalo will go ahead and run it. And that's a gain of a couple. 5 carries, 16 yards for Damian Harris. And Buffalo still out here throwing the ball up by 14. I guess that's fair. 2.5 minutes go in the third. And Allen back to throw again, wide open. Gabriel Davis in the end zone, touchdown. Oh, jeez. Russell Wilson under pressure. He went to check down. And he throws directly to the Bills. Dude, are you kidding me? That can't just go into the dirt. It has to go straight to them. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, we're going to give up another 50 points because Russ can't throw an accurate ball, and that's going to be complete to Dawson Knox over the middle. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Don't want to be giving up 50 points. We just don't. You know, like, yeah, we want to lose, but we don't want to be giving up 50. And that will be caught. Diggs, another touchdown grab. What is that, his third? Yeah, that's going to be another pick. Tried to go deep to Marvin Mims. Thought he might have had a step, but it's another interception. Ball was underthrown. And Micah Hyde with the pick, and Buffalo will have a chance to go up by even more. 4th and 8 with 4.5 minutes to go. We might as well go for it. So that is what we will do. And Russell Wilson gets strip sacked again. I've never seen a quarterback fumble this much in a game. Good Lord, dude. And Buffalo will put up 50 points. Because Russell Wilson cannot hold on to the damn ball. He just drops it. He does that in real life, too. He just drops the damn ball for no reason. It's 4th and 27, just under 2 minutes to go. And we might as well go for it here, take a shot. And that's what we're going to do, and it's underthrown. Not sure what happened there. I meant to lead it, but I don't know what happened. Well, that'll do it. We lose 52-14. Josh Allen, 20 of 32, 286 yards, 4 touchdowns. Did throw 2 picks. Russ, 18 of 31, 217, a touchdown, 4 interceptions, and fumbled the ball like 5,000 times. Javonte, 14 for 55. McLaughlin, 6 for 43 and a touchdown. He was really good in this game. So was Marvin Mims, 6 for 89 and a touchdown. McLaughlin, 4 for 56. Brandon Johnson, 3 for 35. And then defensively, 7 tackles for Surtain, 1 TFL. No sacks in this game. Interceptions were Drew Sanders and Pat Surtain. Drew Sanders is awesome. Pat Surtain with the pass deflection, and that will do it. Let's move on to the next week. Coach protection for the quarterback was a major issue this past week as you surrendered a high volume of sacks. Where do those struggles start? I'm going to blame the quarterback. I mean, yeah, the offensive line isn't great, but the quarterback's just, dropping the ball, can't take care of it. He's throwing into the back of people's heads. I mean, we can shift to the run, but we're going to be down immediately because we can't move the ball. Just bad. Bad. We got to beat the Vikings and run for 125 yards, limit sacks, which probably won't happen against Minnesota. Pat Surtain has an upgrade, so we will give him man. Get his overall up. So that way it is going to be a bit easier to trade him. 98 man, which is very, very good. We'll probably start working on his zone here in a bit once we get him more upgrades. And by the way, I'm watching the CU-USC game. And if the Broncos, and I don't know when, I think this video is going to go up Sunday actually. Because, the Broncos haven't played the Bears yet. I'm watching this on Saturday. Obviously, I'm watching the CU game. And I'll tell you what. If the Broncos beat the Bears, I'm going to be very depressed. Very depressed. Very, very, very depressed. Caleb Williams has more touchdowns than incompletions. And look, CU's defense is not good. But, watching this dude play, it's unbelievable. How can you not just be like, yeah, we're going to lose for that guy? That guy's really good. He's incredible, man. Oh, my gosh. It's not going to happen. It's just not. Because the Broncos are dumb, and they're going to somehow win games. We need Houston to lose or win a game. Same with the Cardinals and Giants. Rams and Jags. They're all with just 2 wins. So hopefully those teams can start winning, and hopefully we can keep losing. As I was just talking about Caleb Williams, he throws a pick. So there's that. Kirk Cousins, 311 yards passing, 1 touchdown. And, that was last week. As we're back to going with the throwback uniforms. They look great. And on Sunday Night Football in Denver, and I don't even know what week this is. I forget what we're on. But 8-mile-an-hour wind, so we will be kicking with the wind in the second and fourth quarter, which is good. And we are underway here in Denver, Colorado. And Kirk Cousins on the season. The Vikings, I believe, are 3-7. On the season, Cousins, 2,600 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. And we'll see. We'll see if Minnesota can win against a really bad team here in Denver. I don't know. Kirk Cousins pretty much sucks in Madden, so this could be actually a very winnable game. I mean, they're not good record-wise. They're 3-7. TJ Hawkinson with the catch, though, and it's a gain of 7. 3rd and 8 for the Vikings. And Cousins will check down here, and Kind of a weird tackle there, but Mattinson can't get the first down. It's a gain of just 4. And the Broncos defense holds up, and they will force Minnesota to the punt. Russ's numbers on the year, 1,800 yards, 14 touchdowns. We'll just not look at the interceptions there. We don't need to talk about that. And we'll see what this offense can do. I'm going to run the ball here. Get Javonte the ball. We haven't really been able to get Javonte many carries. As last week, I think he had, yeah, there it is. 14 carries, 55 yards. And obviously, we can't really get him the ball when, you know, we're getting our ass kicked. And losing by 50 points. We kind of have to throw it at a certain point. But this game, hopefully, we can kind of keep it close. And Javonte can get 20-plus carries. And he gets the carry there. It will be 3rd and 1. Jaleel McLaughlin will come into the game, who had a really good game last week, especially in the passing game. And we can't get a first down. All right. Daniel Hunter comes flying through, and he will bring McLaughlin down, and we will have to punt. Exciting start. Minnesota moving the ball here. 3.5 minutes to go. They're across midfield to the 37. And that's picked off! Pat Surtain just picked it off! What a play by Surtain. It was a comeback route to Jordan Addison, and Surtain read it perfectly. And that's back-to-back weeks with Surtain getting an interception. And again, I mean, he does these things, and it's like, do we really trade him at the in the offseason? I don't know. Javonte with the nice carry. But again, we can get a first-round pick for him, right? So it's like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? And Javonte will take the handoff. And it's a gain of 2. 4 carries, 26 yards for Javonte. And now we're at midfield. Javonte Williams, another carry, and he is going to have the first down and more down to the 38-yard line, a gain of 12 in the run game. Looking very good. Similar to last week, actually. I thought the run game was really good last week. Just the defense couldn't stop anybody as Javonte another good run, and he will have another first down. Already 50 yards rushing for Javonte Williams. By the way, little Jordan Humphrey, he's back off of the injury that he had. And we're going to go to him. And Humphrey has the catch down to the 3-yard line. Russ's first throw of the game with a minute left in the first quarter. Now, that's how you do it. Just one throw per quarter for him. That's all he needs. We'll hand it off to Javonte. And Javonte Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver will take a 7-0 lead. And we still want to lose here. So can the defense kind of suck? 3rd and 4 for Minnesota. And that throw's going to be nearly intercepted again. Stop throwing to Surtain. Stop it. Throw elsewhere. You'll get first downs. You stop throwing it at him. What are you doing? We have 3rd and 8 to start the second quarter, excuse me. And we'll try to get this to Mims. Nope, that's going to be inaccurate. And we'll go ahead and punt it back to Minnesota. Drew Sanders comes flying in. Can't bring him down. And Kirk Cousins will throw it away. Gosh, darn it, man. Drew Sanders, nearly another sack. His ability to rush the passer because of his 70 finesse and 70 power moves is really nice at inside linebacker, being able to blitz him. And this will be inaccurate. Yeesh, Kirk Cousins is terrible, man. He's so bad in this game. Which is not great news for us. 3rd and 10. And Cousins will get it underneath to Justin Jefferson, and he's good. Just get him the ball, and he'll make plays. He has a first down to the 44-yard line. Oh, boy, that's caught. And T.J. Hawkinson down to the 15-yard line. And, yeah, that was not great defense there from us. Hawkinson, 3 catches, 49 yards, and Minnesota down to the red zone, and that pass is caught by Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 6. Drew Sanders again on the blitz, getting after Kirk Cousins. I really like Drew Sanders, man. He's an awesome, awesome player, especially in this game. And that's going to be caught for a touchdown. I'm pretty sure that was Sanders' guy, actually, now that I think about it. I've been blitzing with him so often, I completely forgot. And Minnesota will tie up the game. Or did I forget? Oh, Marvin Mims! Wide open! First play of the drive! And Marvin Mims flies into the end zone. Touchdown! He was wide open. They blitzed off the right side, so I moved over to the left. And Marvin Mims burned the whole defense. Sanders again on the blitz. And that pass is incomplete. Yeah, I'm going to be blitzing Drew Sanders a lot in this series. A lot. It's a lot of fun blitzing with him. 2nd and 10. And under pressure. Kirk Cousins fumbled it. Kareem Jackson with the strip sack. Minnesota will fall on it. But the corner blitz works out there. Or DB blitz, whatever that was. I don't know if Kareem was playing slot corner there or not. 3rd and 22. And under pressure is Cousins again. Cross body. Incomplete. Somehow that pass was accurate. The receiver, number 17, is that Osborne? He couldn't hold on to it, and Minnesota will punt. 2nd and 1. I like to take shots here on 2nd and short. And we have Mims. Marvin Mims is wide open again. Down to the 4-yard line. Russell Wilson, 4 of 5, 140 yards, and a touchdown. Mims already over 100 yards on just 2 catches. Javonte with the handoff, and Javonte into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. 20 points here in the first half against the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, man, we might actually win this game. Crap. 3rd and 10 for Minnesota. The defense continuing to play really well, and this is over the middle. That's caught. Jordan Addison being covered by Pat Surtain makes the grab. 2 catches, 34 yards for Jordan Addison. And Minnesota gets a big first down there on 3rd and 10. They'll go ahead and run the ball, and Drew Sanders is there. TFL for the rookie linebacker. He is awesome in this game. 2nd and 12. And Kirk back to throw. That will be incomplete. Caden Stearns making the play there. And again, 3rd and long. Can we get another stop here defensively? Cousins, and that's going to be illegal contact downfield. I was trying to cover TJ Hawkinson, and he just ran right into me, got stuck. He wouldn't go around. And kick called for a penalty there. Air 8. That's stupid. Oh my. Jordan Addison took a hit. Holds on to it, though. It'll be 2nd and 3. Oh, man. Osborne with the catch. We overrun it. And KJ Osborne into the end zone. And Minnesota will get on the board here 21-14. With 1:54, though. So we'll have a chance to go down and score again. That ball is, incomplete. Marvin Mims was open. Wanted to throw that earlier, but the play action took so long. I was trying to get out of it. We just couldn't. And unfortunately, Marvin Mims couldn't hold on to it there. And this ball, we had Mims again. But Russell Wilson under pressure there. Minnesota doing a good job of getting after Russ. I mean, that's what you got to do. And again, they're blitzing, and we can't throw it in time. So Minnesota gets a 3-and-out. They'll call a timeout. We'll have to punt it with 1:37 to go. So now Minnesota will have a chance to score again. before the end of the half. Drew Sanders finally gets home with the sack, 2nd and 17. And Minnesota will hurry up. Woo! Drew Sanders is all over the field right now. Big hit there, helps break up that play. This dude is unbelievable. I might blitz again. Actually, they might run it here. 3rd and 17, they will run it. And, oh no, you've got to be kidding me. They'll have a first down, and they'll hurry it up here. That sucked. And now that will be thrown away. Can we get... I guess that's not intentional grounding. He's out of the pocket. That was to nobody. I don't know what was going on there. Just get rid of it, I guess. Kirk Cousins. Now in the shotgun. Let's not move Sanders all the way out there. 2nd and 10. And Cousins will get it to Jordan Addison, who gets out of bounds. It will be 3rd and 4. 31 pass attempts for Kirk Cousins in the first half. Yeesh, that is insane. That's a lot of... I mean, we only have 9-minute quarters. Goodness. And Cousins, back shoulder throw. Jefferson makes a catch. That was a heck of a throw and catch for Cousins and Justin Jefferson. We're going to blitz again. No, I don't like it. And that's going to be incomplete. Pat Surtain is there to break it up. 2nd and 10 now. This is where I want to blitz. 2nd and 10. We're going to blitz with the 2 inside linebackers here, Singleton and Sanders. And Surtain gets burned. All right, let's go into zone here. And Cousins back to throw. Gets it underneath. And that will be 4 seconds on the clock. Minnesota can't score a touchdown. They will go ahead and kick a field goal, though, to make it 21-17. McLaughlin, another big run here off the right side, and that's another first down. He's had a couple of big runs, and man, this running back duo has been very, very good today. Javonte, around 6 yards per carry. McLaughlin, more than that. And Javonte, another gain of 8, 12 carries, 69 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He has been awesome. 2nd and 2. Let's try a pitch here. And we got some blocks. And Javonte won't quite have the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. And Greg Dulcich is now hurt. Don't like that. Oh, you know what? I don't like the counters this year. So 3rd and 1. We're running off to the left side with Javonte. And Javonte will have a first down. 14 carries, 75 yards now. And now less than 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Let's throw it. And I want to try it. No, that's bad. That's bad. Russ is 4 of 8. Only 8 passes thrown for Russell Wilson. Let's keep it like that. Let's not do, stupid stuff like we did last play. McLaughlin with the carry. And it's a gain of 2. 5 carries at 35 yards for the rookie running back. Now we have to throw it here on 3rd and 8. We'll look for Marvin Mims here. And, oh, jeez. Dude, under pressure, really? From who? What in the world was that? Are you kidding me? Drew Sanders, another sack. His 2nd of the game. It was play action for Minnesota, and it did not go according to plan. Drew Sanders, his 2nd sack of the game. And Kirk Cousins back to throw. Has an open Justin Jefferson. Sanders with the tackle. Kirk Cousins, 23 of 39, 272 yards. 2 touchdowns, does have a pick. Jefferson, 4 for 51. And now on 3rd and 11. Cousins back to throw, and that will be complete. But not enough for a first down. And so Minnesota will go ahead and kick a field goal here try and make it a 21-20 game. And the field goal is up and good. We have to punt, so Minnesota now across midfield to the 29-yard line. By the way, Baron Brownie got hurt on the last play. So we'll see how serious of an injury that is. And it's a torn labrum, so he's going to be out for a while. And that's why I don't really see Baron Browning as someone who's going to be on the team in the future. Just don't think he can really stay healthy. Ooh, I thought that was going to be a run. Had two wide open receivers there. I don't know what Kirk Cousins is doing, and that is incomplete. Surtain breaks it up. Thought that could have been an interception. Kirk Cousins had two wide open receivers immediately, but didn't throw it. 3rd and 10. And Cousins will actually hand it off this time. Be 4th and 11. And Minnesota will kick another field goal. This time, though, it will give them the lead here. And it will be 23-21 with a little over 6 minutes to go in the game. Running the ball is working out real nicely here. Javonte Williams now over 100 yards rushing. And that might be the first time all season long. Now McLaughlin in the game, and we've just run it every single play here. And Minnesota's defense hasn't been very good against the run. They're good there, though, as we'll lose 2 yards. But we just need a field goal here to take the lead. That's it. And, I don't like anything. We're going to take off with Russ here. And Russ will have more than enough for a first down. It's a gain of 19 yards. And 3 minutes to go. A touchdown will obviously be better in this situation, right? Because we want to go up. We don't want to just have them kick a field goal and win the game, as Russ doesn't have time there. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Just under 3 minutes to go. I mean, I could run the ball. You know what? Let's run it. Here on 2nd and 10, and wait for that block. Javonte, have a decent gain. It's a gain of 5, and the clock will continue to go down here. We'll have the chew clock on 3rd and 5. Look for Mims or Dulcich on one of these out routes. We've got Mims wide open, and I was trying not to get out of bounds there. I probably should have slid or something, but the clock will continue here. Or clock will stop here with 2:17. And McLaughlin, the carry, that's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of 1. That'll be the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11. And I'm going to go to McLaughlin, who drops it. All right. Not great. And the CPU just wants us to run the ball. I don't want to run the ball. I want to go for a touchdown here. And, it was RPO. Aren't you kidding me? I did not realize that was RPO. Son of a... All right. Well, they're not going to call a timeout, so I'm going to let the clock go all the way down here. And we'll go ahead and kick the field goal at the latest possible. All right, here we go. And the field goal is up and good. So we'll take a 24-23 lead, up by just 1. Can the defense get a stop here? 54, 53, 52 seconds. And Jesus, Justin Jefferson, nice spin move. And Minnesota will finally call a timeout there. 48 seconds to go. And now just about 10 yards away from potentially winning this game. Not great. And it's another quick throw. And that is caught. It's a gain of 4. Damn it. I was hoping to knock that out. 45 seconds to go. I'm so conflicted right now. I want to win, but I want to lose. I want to stop him. 8 catches, 91 yards for Jordan Addison. And bring him down. Zach Allen with the sack. It's now 3rd and 16. And Kirk Cousins will just do that. Oh, my. It's 4th and 16 now. And I might do something a little crazy here. But I'm going to blitz. I'm going to blitz, try to get after Kirk Cousins here. Wow, it got picked up. And that is caught! No! No! No way! Are you kidding me? Oh, my... Wow, that blitz got picked up beautifully. And KJ Osborne just made an unbelievable play. Oh my goodness. I did not do that on purpose. I swear. I was not trying to do that. They're going to go for it here to make it a 7-point game. And that's going to be good. Oh my God, that is so funny, but so sad at the same time. I can't believe what just happened. Oh my, we're going to need a kickoff return. Like an amazing kick return here. And, oh, I thought maybe there was a chance at one, but 6 seconds to go now. And, I mean, we don't even have the arm to score here. I don't know. That's going to be picked. Tried to maybe go towards the sideline there for one quick play, but that gets intercepted and we're going to lose. Oh my. CU just made this a touchdown game. What in the hell? It's now 48-40. They just scored. All right, CU. Looking good. Wish you all played like this last week, but that's awesome. Anyways, Kirk Cousins 30 of 49, 381 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Russ was 5 of 13. He was bad in this game. 149 yards, a touchdown. Obviously, that last pick didn't really... I mean, it didn't really matter. 21 carries, 103 yards for Javonte Williams, 2 touchdowns. McLaughlin, 8 carries for 37 yards. Mattinson, 7 for 62. A lot of passes, though, in this game. Jordan Addison, 8 for 91. Justin Jefferson, 7 for 83. KJ Osborne was 4 for 104. And we only had 2 receivers catch the ball. Marvin Mims, 3 for 117 and a touchdown. Humphrey, 2 for 32. And then defensively, let's see. Morrell had 10 tackles, 9 tackles, and 3 TFLs for Drew Sanders, including 2 sacks. Pat Surtain with the pick. 2 pass deflections for Drew Sanders as well. Man, he was all over the place today. He might be X Factor by the end of the year. He is absolutely insane. All right, so we have 3 upgrades here. Caden Stearns with an upgrade. Good to see, actually. Hybrid for him. And he's a 75 overall. +1 man, +1 press, +1 pursuit, +1 zone. Only 23 years old, normal dev. I mean, he could end up being a solid player for us one day. Marvin Mims with another upgrade. Marvin Mims is interesting. I don't really know where I want to go with him. I mean, I guess let's just focus on deep threat for now. He goes to a 76 overall, +2 catching. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I want his catching traffic to go up. I think that's kind of a big one, but that's going to be physical. But, I mean, getting his deep route running up would be amazing. Like, could you imagine him having, 90 catching, 90 deep route running? That'd be pretty sweet. Javonte Williams, we're going to go power back for him. And he's an 84 overall right now. Ooh, +1 speed. +1 stiff arm, +1 strength and trucking. That's awesome. 89 speed now. Because he is a bit slower, so getting his speed up to, 90 plus would be amazing in this game. Let's go over Under Siege here. And SCU will lose, but hey, they covered. So, thanks, CU. You mentioned the possibility of sticking to the ground game, and you had a lot of success in that area, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, dude, we had a plan that we executed fairly well, but it wasn't enough. Sometimes you have to live with that, take the positives, and move on to the next week and try again. All offensive linemen will have +5 run block power and +5 run block finesse for the next game. Also, we'll have pass block power and pass block finesse. at +5. So that'll be nice. And we'll check on the injury. How long is Baron Browning out for? 4 weeks. So he's basically out for the whole year. I mean, he barely played. So that's fantastic. Love that. We have 120 staff points, so we'll use that at the end of the year. Not really focused on that. We fall to 2-8. We'll play the Cleveland Browns coming up next. That defensive line might crush us. Their offense is actually rated pretty well too. Oh, a tandem breakout on defense. All right. Interesting. Well, before we end off this video, though, let's check out the standings. The Bucks are 8-2. The Bengals are 8-2. Good for Justin Simmons. He's in Cincinnati, and they haven't lost since. The Texans are 1-9. We are in sole possession of the number 2 pick, though. And the Texans, well, that pick will go to Arizona. Right? Is Houston's pick? Yeah, Houston's pick goes to Arizona, I believe. Would they see? That's the one thing is like, I wish that pick would go to Houston, just because they wouldn't take Caleb because they have CJ Stroud. But I think Arizona would take Caleb. I'm pretty sure. Although Dobbs is playing great, I don't know. Yeah, they'd probably take Caleb, right? You would think, but Arizona's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe if we offered enough, they would keep that pick. I mean, they do in the game technically have Kyler, and they don't intend to trade Kyler in the game. So, I don't know. That's interesting. We'll see what happens, but hopefully Houston can win a couple of games here at the end of the season. And looking at our schedule is pretty tough. We've got the Browns. We're at Houston. We need to lose that game. Wow, that's a massive game. So Browns at Houston, at the Chargers, at the Lions, Patriots, Chargers, and then at the Raiders. The only winnable game, well, the Patriots are winnable because Mac Jones stinks. Garoppolo stinks, so that one's winnable too. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to lose out. If we lose out, we get the number 1 overall pick. But I don't know. Sometimes Madden is weird, and like Mac Jones probably stinks in this game, so our defense might be able to play pretty well against him. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we got the Cleveland Browns up next, where they have the 9th best defense in the league, only the 20th best offense in the league, but an 87 overall offense. We're barely averaging, we're not even averaging 20 points per game, actually, and we're giving up 36 points per game. So, yeah, we stink. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I will see you guys in Week 12 against the Cleveland Browns.